Mushmen Productions, straight from the underground.
This is what you do. Bedroc Studio, it's your boy Killa. I'm here with my man B-Scrilla. Skrilla. You know, we gonna break this track that we did down for y'all. So, producing, you can produce any type of way. You know, you got musicians like him who can just place ideas from scratch. You know, you got drummers like me who can just put down, you know, drums from scratch and we build off of that. This particular day, we built around an acapella sample. So, this is the sample that we have right here.
Yeah, I don't really care if you ask me. 'Cause you fight shots ain't getting risky. It's a lot more fun when you're with me. You're with me, yeah. Yeah, we misbehaving on here. I'm losing my patience. Need you right now, no more waiting. No.
So we heard that, and we was like, I bet. You know what? I don't feel like overthinking something right now. Heard the vocals. Okay, let's build around that. So we took that vocal sample, chopped it up a little differently, manipulated it a little bit, and then this magical dude over here started playing.
Yeah, I don't really care if you ask me. 'Cause you fight shots ain't getting risky. It's a lot more fun when you're with me. You're with me, yeah. Yeah, I don't really care if you ask me. 'Cause you fight shots ain't getting risky. It's a lot more fun when you're with me. You're with me, yeah.
So from there, my mind is going crazy. So I hear the vocals, I hear the piano. So now, like, everything is spinning. So, you know how I like to work. I like to stack instruments first before, you know, especially if you got a melody array. I like to stack instruments. So he put the keys down, we put the strings together, we put the bass, put a choir together, and we ended up with this. Crazy. Like I said, this dude's magical. So from there, I ended up finding a guitar sample that fit what he played and the vocals that we had. So I found that, I threw that in there. Yeah, let me play the guitar so you can hear it by yourself.
Yeah, I don't really care if you ask me. 'Cause you fight shots ain't getting risky. It's a lot more fun when you're with me. You're with me, yeah. Yeah, I don't really care if you ask me. 'Cause you fight shots ain't getting risky.
So we had that, we had the vocals, and then we put all the sounds together.
Yeah, I don't really care if you ask me. 'Cause you fight shots ain't getting risky. It's a lot more fun when you're with me. Yeah, I don't really care if you ask me. 'Cause you fight shots ain't getting risky.
So now once you have all this stuff, you know, now it's time to put the drums in. So I just started cooking. So, you know, we threw a couple other sounds in there, put a couple different things in there to build the hook out. You know, anytime you're working on a record, the chorus of the hook always needs to be the biggest part of your record. So you know, we added some violins, a couple different things, and this is what we ended up with. So from there, from there, you gotta format your songs. So we put strings, put vocal samples, guitar samples, bass, piano, drums, all these different sounds together, and that's what we came up with. But now you gotta break it down into sections. Every song is structured differently. For me, I personally like to put hooks for melodic R&B records. I like to put the hook first.
Amen. In Jesus' name. Hell yeah.
So we broke the track down. We created a intro with the piano and the guitar. Came in with the chorus on the hook. Broke it down. Got an A section, B section for your first verse. Hook again. A and B section again for your second verse. Chorus. And then we got a little breakdown and outro. So it's important to format your records. You can be super melodic, you can be a dope musician, you can be a dope sampler, you can be a dope loop producer, whatever type of producer you are, it doesn't matter. Everybody has their own talent in what they do. But it's very important to have a certain format to your records.
Question to so do you format every beat as soon as you make it? Like, do you like go back?
95% of the time, yes. Especially tracks like this where we was able to fully produce the record, as much as we could without a vocalist. Anytime you get to that point, you gotta format it. Now there are times when you're producing a record and you may put some keys down, or you may put some drums down, and it doesn't really go anywhere. Maybe you're not feeling it, or maybe you just didn't have a chance to finish it. At that point, sometimes I just leave it and come back. But after I done got all this done, yeah, I gotta format it. Gotta format it because now I gotta bounce it and I gotta send it to an artist, somebody, so they can write to it. Because this joint is fire, So I'm not a person that like having tracks just sit in the computer. It does us no good. You ain't making no money, you ain't making no records, you ain't doing nothing if it's sitting in the computer. You could be the hottest producer in the world, but if nobody heard your music, you just talking. So, gotta format your records, gotta bounce them. If you're an artist yourself, then put some vocals ideas down, send it out, or, hit up some songwriters Go online. Now with Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all the different social media, there's so many talented people out there, who have setups in their crib. It ain't like in the 70s, 80s, and 90s where you had to go to $1 million studios and spend all this money on recording sessions and stuff like that. You can have Joe Blow in fucking Canada who got a computer and a microphone. They can make a hit record in their basement or in their living room. So, format your tracks, send them joints out, get them records out there, man. You ain't gonna you'll miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So, take a shot.
So from front to begin, like start to end, like how long does it usually take you to make a track?
Every track is different. It could be 5-10 minutes, or it could take 60 minutes. Every track is different. Some tracks come to you quickly, where it's like, we filmed that. Oh, let's add this. Oh, let's add that. Oh, you heard it. Oh, let's put this. Some tracks, take a little bit more time. So it really varies. I've sampled a record and did it at 5 minutes. And we've done tracks that taken us an hour, 2 hours to make. But again, everything, it just depends on the vibe. Like, sometimes those records where you spend time on them and moving things around and adding this and adding that and putting the melody at this particular point to insinuate the pre-chorus going into the hook. Like it just all depends. It all depends on the record. So really no set time.
So do you prefer to add Do you have any set of sounds that you prefer to add first? Like, do you like to add drums first, or do you always like to bass lines first, or does it matter?
It really don't matter.
Yeah, I was about to be like, it depends.
It really depends on the vibe. You know, I can have a sample and we build around that. He could play something, we build around that, or I could put some drums down and we build around that. It's just really the vibe. You know, we are human, so our emotions, you know, change depending on what's going on in our lives. So I could be coming in a great mood and I'm feeling it, and I just put down mad drum tracks and he, off of my energy, will go crazy. Sometimes I'll be in a down mood and he'll be in a up mood and he'll be playing mad crazy stuff, and it'll bring my energy up and it'll inspire me to do something dope on what he started. So it all depends.
That's what I'm saying. I need killing. That's just me. Everybody got the essentials. My essential is this nigga.
I'm coming over to you too. I'm coming over there. I gotta focus the camera over
Killer,
there.
call the police, bro. We about to get in trouble. KillaBeatz, Killer, I'm sorry, bro.
Ring the alarm. So after listening to the vocal sample, right?
Yeah, I don't really care if you ask me. Cause you fight your thing, getting risky. It's a lot more fun when you're with me. You're with me. Yeah, I don't really care if you ask me. Cause you fight your thing, getting risky. It's a lot more fun when you're with me. You're with me.
Then we had this talented individual right here just come and start putting keys on it.
You must be hating on my love, my patience, and you ain't no more waiting. Yeah, I don't really care if you ask me. Cause you fight your thing, getting risky. It's a lot more fun when you're with me. You're with me. Yeah, I don't really care if you ask me. Cause you fight your thing, getting risky. It's a lot more fun when you're with me.
This is why I be having heart attacks in the studio. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, again, right? I be going left. This is why he the essential, you heard? Because I could do that. That may not be needed, but I'm just musically retarded. I need discipline and direction. I'm just, you feel me? Yeah, I'm not allowed up in here by myself. I might break something. You know what I'm saying? The Reg be telling me, yo, make sure Killer in the studio. They got to use this after you do. You heard? Christmas time in the summertime. You heard? You feel me? But,
yeah, man. That was crazy.
Yeah.
So
yeah, like what Killer was saying, though, you heard, like, sampled in, the keys, you know, and like he said, like, everyone's part is, like, so vital, though. Like, even with me, like, I always say, like, I have the tendency to do too much. See, that's the next thing, too. I'm a church musician, right? So the thing with church musicians, not all church musicians know how to come in the studio and produce records. They can give you all the chords, they can give you all that nice shit, but at the end of the day, some of that stuff is not needed, which I'm still learning. That's why I got him. He's been doing this for 20 years. He know what to do. You feel what I'm saying? So thank God I'm able to come in and just learn and just know what's needed. So therefore I can just come in and just plug in.
Is it a big difference between being a church musician and a studio musician?
Yes, bro. Yes. Reason being is because in church, in church, it's you can give all like the fancy and like the sweet chords and stuff like that. Like it's so easy, and it's like it's just easy to do that. You feel what I'm saying?
Do you use do you use more vibratos and tremolos in church, and do you like use those in the studio?
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna put it to you like this to answer everything in like one, right? So in church, you have more freedom, I would say. You feel what I'm saying? Because mind you, everything is like live. You know what I mean? Everything is more live. With studio is just like with hit records and stuff like that. You have to be more controlled and like just give certain nuances. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what makes the record. You feel what I'm saying? You can't give too much. Because like I said, people are not gonna really know what to do with that or how to. You know what I mean? Like it may sound good, but not everybody's able to think. Yeah, bro. Not everybody's able to think like that. So you just gotta like dumb it down.
Cause I know those church pianists, man. They know how to control people's soul.
Yup.
Yeah.
Alright, so see, that's a whole different
So you're a
conversation.
manipulator.
Yo. So wait. Alright, so watch this. I took a music psychology class in college. You feel what I'm saying? Right? Long story short, musically speaking, like me playing keys, I know how to fuck with you. Like I know how to make you cry. I know how to make you happy. I know how to make you upset. I know how to make you want to kill a motherfucker. I know how to make you want to have sex with a motherfucker. I know how to make... It's easy. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like... That just like... Can be transcribed anywhere. In church, same thing. Know how to make you cry. Know how to make you laugh. Know how to make you dance. Know how to... Same thing with this right here. Know how to make you feel a certain type... Everything is emotion. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. You know what I'm saying? Everything is energy. That's why even coming in the studio, you gotta make sure your energy right. Absolutely. Energy not right, nothing gonna be right. Music not gonna be right. You feel what I'm saying? Records not gonna be right. Lyrics not gonna be right. Chords not gonna be right. Drums not gonna be right. Everything is energy. From the moment you step up in here, it's just like, I bet word. Come in here with the idea that you about to make the best hit record in the world. And then everything else gonna take care of itself. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just my biggest thing. You feel what I'm saying? Not giving too much, knowing I could play, knowing I could just do my part so that he could do his part, so that everything else could just come in as one. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing right there. Like for real. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, I know how to play, I know how to do all that crazy stuff or whatever the case may be. That's not needed though. Everybody could play. Talent is everywhere. We could go get a homeless person in the city, and God forbid we find out they sing or play an instrument. It's over after that. So there's talent literally everywhere.
That's what they used to say about Barry Gordy with Motown.
Bro.
He had a bunch of bumps.
It
was like Gladys Knight.
bro, it's really ugly right now. Like, even with social media, like, talent, like I said, is like literally everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? But me, like, noticing talents everywhere, I also like realized that like not everybody has the ability to, like I said, come in the studio and just do stuff like this. You feel what I'm saying? It's hard. It's hard. You can freestyle, you can do everything you want, whatever. But if you put you in a studio set, it's a whole different environment. I will never forget my first time coming up in the studio, bro. Me just being a church musician, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Whole different environment. I have to humble myself real quick. I'm like, yo, this ain't church. All that pretty shit, they don't care about that shit. You heard? Just do your part so that everything else could do its part, so that it's like, yo, we can all flourish. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing. But do your part, man. Yeah. That's why I can act like this. Cause it's like, I've been with Killa and Bedroc for 4 years now. They trained me, they taught me everything I need to know. So it's like it's I'm not even gonna say it's easy now, but it's more simpler coming in here and just like doing what you do. You feel what I'm saying? Doing what I do. I'm just it's light. That's what you do. You heard?
By G Pro Energy.